Hey, hey, what's going on? It's your boy Brooks out here on another 10p to 5a shift, you know what I'm saying? While you should be sleeping, I'm up, you know what I'm saying? Making sure shit is secured. Well, here we are. It's April already, man. Where does the time go? And man, the weather has been hot, cold, windy, hot, cold, windy. I'll be so glad when the weather would just stay either hot or cold. Preferably, I prefer warm. Hey, but you can't tell the man nothing. He is the man that created heaven and earth. You better not say nothing. Just adapt to it and keep on pushing. Yeah, man. 2013. To those of y'all out there who are still unemployed, man, all I can say to you is just keep on pushing. Don't give up. Don't let nobody see you. I know it's frustrating. Uh, my advice to some of y'all who say you can't find a job, man, look in other fields. Me myself have made the decision to obtain a CDL license because even in my line of work, money can get real fickle. There's so many companies out here and in the industry that I do, and low bidding you for a contract or whatever, or people just don't want to pay for what in my line of work want to do. You want your property to be safe, but they don't want to pay the money. And sometimes business is good, sometimes business is bad. But for those of y'all who want a steady income, if you like driving, I suggest you go get a CDL. It ain't really nothing to it to drive a big rig. Drive 5 days a week, be home on the weekend, be home every night. Is a big demand. I suggest some of y'all get into the medical field. There's a big need for nurse assistants, therapists, pharmacy technicians. Those jobs don't come too hard. I mean, you can go to uh, 18 month or 6 months to an 18 months program, and before you know it, you're working. But sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to transition into what's going on. While people saying the unemployment rate is not really getting better, I can thoroughly say it's not worse as it was in the beginning, because uh, last year it really was. Oh man, it was just, you didn't know if you was gonna be able to keep a job or not, man. It was just so hard to find a job. So I say to anybody, maintain your cool and see what other skills you got other than just being used to working in the field that you have been doing for so long. And I tell anybody today, don't get stuck in one field. Um, be multi-talented. Learn something else. Learn to do something else that'll keep you always in the swing of things, so you're not out on the outside looking in. People got family bills, house notes, and car notes, and people don't even have health insurance. And like I say, I don't know, man. The industry has, you know, uh, there are people who are the rich will stay rich because they stay greedy. They don't give a damn about the little people. And they always talk about the middle class, but what about the lower class? People who make less than 100,000, less than 70,000, or don't even make barely close to $50,000 a year. Well, you're in the lower class. They don't talk about us too much, you know. But like I say, to those of y'all who are working and going to school, go to school and learn a different trade. Those of y'all who are just going to school and don't have a clue, you wasting your money, really. And my advice to you, what I just told you, transportation industry, the medical field, and I guess some other ones I haven't not mentioned yet. But you got to stay versatile these days. We're living in, We're living in tougher times. That even if you can partner up with somebody and start a side business, go for it, man. Just knock yourself out. That's another thing I've noticed around here. A lot of these people who are here in our country now, nothing against them, who are mostly foreigners, I see how they come here to do business. And they're more happy and successful by being in business for themselves than working for somebody else. And I guess that's a wake-up call for a lot of us Americans. We're going to have, instead of looking for our president and our governments in our local states to create jobs, we're going to have to start creating our own jobs. But a lot of these people who are from Mexico and India and all these other countries, Korea, China, they come over here and they got the mindset, I don't want to work for nobody. I want to start a business. And they start a business and they become very successful at it because they're persistent with it. It's hard in the beginning, but they're persistent with it. And man, what I wouldn't give is I get with somebody as a partner to start a business, but a lot of us don't have that mind frame because, like I say, we just want to work and pay our bills and kick back. So for those of y'all who are complaining about these foreigners over here and blah blah blah, I mean, don't get mad. I mean, they're doing what they're doing to survive. And their way is to be in control. They understand if you're not in control, you have to wait for somebody to feed you. And, that's get old after a while. It's getting old with me. You work and the hand that feeds you is not feeding you what you need to really to survive and live a healthy, happy life. So starting your own business, hey, you just never know if you're talented. But whatever you decide to do, my brothers and sisters, make a decision and stay with it. Don't be wishy-washy. Don't be hopping everywhere. Especially if you know you got a talent. If you know you got a talent, don't be afraid to pursue it. Pursue it. Push it. I'm a living witness to that. I'm talented, but for some strange reason, I put my talent on the back burner. I love music. I can play it. I can produce it. But I put myself in a position where I'm not in a position to pursue it, and that's the bad part. And I don't know. Be honest with you, this summer I'm gonna try my best to push myself back into that situation where I can do that. I love music. I used to DJ back in the day, and like I said, just put it on the back burner for some strange reason. Where would I be now if I just kept on being persistent in that field? Well, like I say, 2013 is holding steady. I've been watching the news and I've been watching a lot of these programs, CNN, C-SPAN, and all these other programs, and they're saying, well, the economy is not getting any better. But I look at it like this here: not getting any better for who, and who, to what group of people are you talking about? Because if you just one of those people that's been accustomed to sitting behind a desk and making $40 an hour and those jobs are no longer available, well, you're just going to have to adapt, man. Even if it means you got to flip burgers at 7 and some change an hour till you get where you want to go, you just going to have to do it. Just because you can't find a job in your field doesn't mean anything. Do something. I'm one of those many people that I can't be on welfare too long. I want to work. I don't want unemployment for so long. I want to work. I'd rather work. Do what I got to do. A little does help, but I just can't sit up like some people do. Just wait for a check to come in the mail, et cetera, et cetera. I gotta work. So, hey, man. Yeah, like I say, different strokes, different folks. Stay focused. You can do it. And just keep it in your mind frame. Write down in your journal, step by step, what you need to do to accomplish your goals. And I guarantee you, 2013, you'll start seeing results. So, keep the faith. Every day, make it count. And keep moving. This is your boy, Brooks. I'm up out of here. Gotta get back here on this shift. Make sure everything's okay up out here. Appreciate your time. Talk to you later. Peace.